Well, hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the 901 show live from Memphis, Tennessee. All right. In living color. All right. We're not going to take up too much of your time tonight, bringing in the rest of the team, excluding our special guests for a little while. All right. So, bringing in Heartbeat of the South by Every Heartbeat, my son, Tim Harrington. Hi, Tim. What's
Hey,
going on?
Mom. How's everybody doing?
All right, and the hostess of the mostest, Sybil Marie Presley.
Hey,
Hey,
Silver.
Sybil.
Hello. Always happy to be back on the 901 show. We always
All
have
right,
fun on the 901.
that's right, we do. So, we got one of our regular team members that's going to be the guest for tonight, and y'all know her. So we're gonna bring her in so she can get in on the chat too, while I share the show while we chat. Okay. Hello, Jen. Welcome to the
Hey,
Hey,
901
Jen.
Jen.
show.
Hi,
Just Jen.
everybody.
Hey, hey.
Can you hear
Hey
me?
there. Yes,
Jen
we
is
can hear you.
in.
And I'm sharing right now, so
Yeah,
sending
me
y'all the
too.
link too, so y'all can share.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I heard somebody just get my link, that I sent. All right, that's good. Let's see, Ernestine. We gotta get Ernestine here. The rest of the crew. Wait a minute. And when I go in from this page, I can never find my peoples. Okay. All right. So anyhow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in out of it and go in other way and share from there. Okay. Information to help me better understand. I don't need to better understand anything. I know they turned me on. They got me on my event page. I don't want to be on that page. Okay, there we go. I think I can find it this way. So Tim, what you
Yes.
been doing since the last time I saw you?
Oh, man. I've been enjoying this good weather today.
Oh man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's California dreaming out there today.
I heard that. Go ahead, Tim. Tim said California Dreaming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that's one
one
of
of
my
my
favorite. That's a
songs.
beautiful song.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
I like the song too.
Mamas and
And
the Papas.
so what have you been doing since the last time I saw
Well, I'm
you?
like Tim. I'm enjoying the weather and staying in touch with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Making plans pretty soon to go back to Mobile and visit everybody, including Jenny, who I
I
call
can't
a
wait.
combination of Mona Lisa and Janis Joplin. So she's our special guest tonight, too.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, he is. Okay, Jen, what have you been doing since the last time I saw you?
Oh, most of it's politics, and we're not talking politics tonight, so I can't tell you all about that. But things have been rocking, so I've been busy. And Sybil's visit, we're gonna do just Jen's show while she's here,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna do what?
and we're gonna do a just Jen show while she's
Her
here,
show.
and
A
my new
skin,
grandbaby will
a skin
just
show.
No,
uh
Jen.
just
J U
Jen.
S T J E N N show.
Oh,
Just
okay,
Jen.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. All right.
and my grandbaby will be here by then. Little Rose.
Yes, she
All right.
will.
In July,
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yes.
that's when you're
Yes.
going down, Sybil.
That is.
Hi,
It'll be here
Mary.
for
There's
for a night.
Mary from Michigan. Hi, Mary from
Hey,
Michigan.
Mary.
Hey,
Eminem.
Mary.
Hello there. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay. All right then. Y'all know I got back. Didn't want to do hair, so I got on this cap. But ooh, I'm still trying not to turn on the air, but this cap making me hot. Under these studio lights, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I need a battery in my desk fan, and so I only got a little bit of air blowing. I'm gonna have to rearrange. I got the other fan on, but anyhow, so since I saw you guys last, some dummies were shooting on the back street on Easter night, and I guess one of the bullets came out of the air and landed into my windshield and busted my windshield.
Oh no, that's
And
awful.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
gotta pay for that because it's cheaper than my deductible is on my insurance, on my car insurance. So
Well,
I
just
was
thank
busy.
God it wasn't you.
I'm thanking God it wasn't me. I
Yeah.
don't let the devil steal my joy, no matter what the devil's trying to pull out of his bag of tricks, you know.
Right.
So I was just busy yesterday, trying to get all that set up. So I'm gonna take it in Monday morning because I'm trying to get everything situated before later in the month. And then today I was tied up doing some. Oh, the yard man. Yeah, finally got the grass cut, and then I was dealing with the other company too that's got to come and spray. So I just been on the phone, which is something y'all know I don't normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to talk
Another
on the
phone
phone,
plan.
yeah. Yeah, but to get things done, you have to talk on the phones. You can
Yeah.
just you can't do everything online. I mean, they had the online stuff, true enough, but I had questions that I needed to have answers. So that's what I've been doing. So I really didn't get much rest yesterday or today, but I was able to sleep in. You know, hey,
Hey, there's
Ernestine,
Ernestine.
Ernestine,
Ernestine.
Ernestine.
Hey, I understand.
I understand. All right then. Okay, so we had a little chat, and when we come back, Tim is going to give us a little update about what he want to talk about going into 901. About 901, we do have to do an update. Jenny's got a segment that she's going to do. And Sybil, do you have something that you want to present tonight?
Well, not anything in particular. I was just standing behind Jenny, and I want to support her on her segment pretty much.
All right, so Tim will probably talk a little something about the 901 since with our 901, and I'll try to see what I can add to it, and then we'll get to Jenna's segment. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll
Uh,
take a little break. We'll be back, dogs. Please share away, share the show, and stick with us and don't go away. I'm missing one of my favorite videos, and I don't know where it went to. Oh man, Tim, I got to try to. Oh man, I don't got the. All of these are supposed to be in the same place, but they're not. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I love. Okay, well, let's just do this in right quick. We'll be back.
Hmm, what am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a robe?
And we are back, and Sybil disappeared.
Thank you.
Sybil,
Not
I know
doing
she's
this
coming
again.
on in.
I wasn't
She's coming
expecting you to
on
be
in.
that quick.
There he is.
Yeah, I said
I,
right back
I
this
just got me a
time.
little sip of
That's
water.
okay. That's fine. So Tim, you want to
Yes.
start us off with the latest on the 901? What's going on? Give us an update.
Well, this is not political. It just happened to tie into the same realm, but however, it's from here.
Uh-huh.
Justin Jones, one of the black lawmakers that were kicked out, expelled,
Yeah,
I should say, on
yeah.
Wednesday. The Shelby
Hmm.
County Board of Commissioners is scheduling to vote on really to reinstate him, and I think that's going to be Wednesday.
Yeah,
The
Wednesday.
other
I heard about
gentleman,
that.
Justin Pearson,
You got them backwards.
I got them back.
Justin Pearson is Shelby County.
Okay, my bad.
No problem, no problem, no problem.
Yeah,
Justin Jones is Knoxville.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so he's scheduled to they're having a Shelby County Commissioner Chairman Mike Lowry April the 12th at 1:30 to reinstate.
On Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, right?
that's correct.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. That
So
sounds
both
good.
as it
Yeah.
stands now, yeah, as it stands now, look like both of those gentlemen will be getting voted back in.
Yeah. So I saw what they did to Justin Jones from Knox today. I saw that
Hmm.
on the news.
Right.
But what I guess I'll have to, they'll probably say something about it tomorrow, is whether or not the House is going to let them take their seats, because they said that if they threatened both of the commissions, both in Knoxville and Shelby County, they said they would take away funds. But you know what? Kind of think of it, I don't really think they even threatened the Knoxville, uh, the Nashville area about taking funds away from them. I think they only threatened to take funds away from Memphis 901, because Nashville is really 615.
Hmm.
But yeah, it seems like to me, I think they only said the threatened to take away from Shelby County. So, it's just another time. I mean, in less than 2 weeks apart, to Tennessee, which is part of 901 and other area codes as well, had to end up being making national news
Yeah.
for the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Mm.
that was not good at all. We had the shooting in Nashville, and then we had this thing with the legislature.
Yeah,
Um,
I stand behind them on the reasoning. It was just the approach that they used. Um, and like I say, even when they get reinstated, they're going to have to do a thorough job of all rules and regulations that pertain to that. Because I feel this is a mistake that they can't afford to have again. Um, whatever the procedures are, and however long it takes them to learn them, because I don't think that this is something that's going to be repeated. And I think they're really going to have to be on their toes from this point on.
well, I don't go along with their reasons, to tell you the truth. You say you go along with the reason.
No, I don't.
I'm not gonna.
I don't
I'm
go
not gonna.
along with it, but the decision it was made. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give them that much credit, because they abuse their power. When you can just kick somebody off that the voters vote for, that in the first place, they should have known that this is a no. We can't
Well,
do that this way. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um,
Go ahead.
yeah, but they just up and did this
Well,
out of anger. You know.
right,
I,
right.
I,
But here's the thing about that. I didn't know this until a little bit more research on it. It has been done before. The
in
only
1860.
Yeah, I was just going to say 150 years ago.
But if not for this reason,
True.
the legislative the rule is that you have to have uh, behavior that is unbecoming, like taking a bribe, or done a crime, or something sexual wrong.
Right.
So these two gentlemen had done neither one of those things.
I
That's
would
the reason why I
agree.
said it. They never should have kicked him off in the first place.
I would agree.
So. Mm-hmm. And so anyhow, yeah, that it is more that we can talk about on Thursday night.
Gotcha.
You
But
guys know
for
how
the
hard it is for me to keep my mouth shut.
come on, you can talk, Jen. You can get in on
Oh,
this 901.
I got some information at 3 o'clock this morning from our friend Ivan, and
Okay.
I've been verifying it all night, and it
Hmm.
has to wait till Thursday night because that's going to be my topic. But let's just say it has to do with the world judge and what he has just opened up, and a lot of sleaze balls are fixing to go down. So we'll leave it till Thursday night. But yeah, things are happening. Yeah.
All right.
I
Okay.
haven't
All
found
right.
any. I haven't found anything that says this is not real. So here we go.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Well, on a lighter note, um, and I still think that this is connected to politics too. Yaya had a big party over the weekend. Yaya, the giant panda bear,
Okay.
had a big party. A lot of people came out to give her a send off party. What I don't know was he Yaya the boy or the girl, but anyway, Lala died a few years ago, so Yaya was left. But which one of them were male or females, I don't remember. But
Oh,
anyway, yeah, but Yaya had been here for 20 years. She was shipped to 901 Memphis Zoo by China when she was a baby, and
Mm.
pretty much a baby, yeah. And so she's been here 20 years, and I'm sure that that was very delightful for the young people, the
yeah.
kids, But there was a lot of grown folk out there too. But I guess they the ones who had to bring the kids, right?
Right.
Well, that
Yeah.
too.
I would have been there, grown. I would love to have
Yeah.
seen her. Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of grown people would enjoy that just
Yeah,
by
because
themselves.
I have been to the zoo in a long, 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 long time, and so I don't even think that I have seen Lala or Lala or
Me,
Ya,
me,
neither
me
one of
neither.
them,
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Well,
missed them.
Paul Sanders says, Tim, you're outnumbered.
Yeah,
Ah, I'm always outnumbered.
Hey,
that's
Paul.
that's actually a show too because the it's on Fox News. There's a talk show. It's called Outnumbered. A politics show.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Called
okay. I didn't
Outnumbered.
know that.
Yeah, I watch it. It comes on at 11 o'clock every weekday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've watched it too.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyhow, like I say, I don't know. Um, I why I guess it was the 20-year was the limit. I guess, but I'm thinking that it has something to do with politics simply because China is mad at the USA and they're trying to
Wait.
get all
Uh-uh.
of their property.
So Yaya is
No,
Mm-hmm.
going back to China?
Mm-hmm.
they're
That's a
And
home.
what's the
That's a
party?
home.
What's the party for?
she's going back because it's her natural habitat and
Oh,
home.
okay. Yeah, yeah. And she's
Why
putting
Okay,
up with
that's
that.
Yeah,
now?
what
Why would it be
because
but
now?
I
people
want.
don't.
But
Well, see, people don't understand that when we talk bad about China, it's not the people. It's just like when they talk bad about the U.S. It's our government, not the people. And it's the same there in China. There's good people there. Part of them got under the CCP, and part of them got under the China. And it's the same here, right?
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
they're starting to put things right, and part of that is bringing animals back to where they're supposed to be, not to be uh, what do you call it, displayed for people, And it's time to go home. She lost her mate, so panda bears are one of those things that do the mate. They have the mate and they stick with that one mate. She lost her mate, so it's time for her to go home and find her new mate and be happy.
Well, I don't think
Uh,
she found new mate if she's 20 years old. In Panda years,
well,
that's probably like 80. She probably can't have any more kids at this point.
well, she'll
So they
be in a
probably just
community.
gonna,
She can have a maid anyway. Have a
well, they
Well,
companion.
probably
she'll be
just gonna retire her. They probably
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
they'll
gonna
be she'll
retire
be in a
her.
community. She'll be in a community with the others that are her same
With the
age
other
and stuff.
Yeah.
So
bears,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, they sure
yeah.
got a lot of them over there in China. I can tell you that. Um, yeah, they do. That is their homeland. They got a lot of them. but they have loaned them all over the United States to different zoos. So
Yeah.
um, I guess
He's done his time.
a contract expired. I guess a contract expired. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened this weekend, and that's on the lighter side. Um, I was trying to think. There was something else. Oh, um, there was the Easter. A lot of churches had Easter service. There's this big Easter service at this church in 901 where they fed people. I'm trying to think of which one it was. I can't remember now. But that was good, but on Easter, like I said, this was the first year that I believe Sybil and I didn't go out to church on Easter Sunday, wasn't
Yeah.
Sybil?
I stayed in. I didn't have a ride.
Yeah, and I didn't go out, so but
I
we'll
just
make up
stayed
for it.
in.
Yeah, we'll try to catch up. We'll make up for it.
Watched some good
Well,
movies.
I
But
don't.
Okay.
Mhm.
go to him.
No, I was just gonna say I don't think the kids were very happy with this Easter go around because never before in all of my history has there ever been a shortage of eggs or eggs too high.
I know,
Well,
right?
they got plenty of plastic eggs. That all they had to do was use them.
Let me be the first to tell you as a kid that is not the same.
Okay,
That's
all
right.
right. Till say that's
I've
not the
always loved the
same.
boy.
Till say
Yeah.
still is. And it's really strange that most kids, some kids don't like eggs. If you just give them a plain boiled egg, like for
They don't
breakfast or
want it.
something, they don't want it. But if you
Yeah.
give them a colored Easter egg, they want to
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you paint the
Yeah.
shell, they'll eat it.
This is
Oh, I
true.
used to put crayons on the boiled eggs. For when they were little, I did
Oh,
crayons.
uh, to make them eat it. Okay, so
Well, to make them.
Paul from Canada says when I go to the zoo, they think one of the monkey escapes and try rounding me up to cage. They think one of the monkeys have escaped. Oh, now Paul, come on now, it's
uh,
not that
That's a
bad.
pretty funny one, but
he's being a funny guy this week.
Hmm.
good sense
By
of
the way,
humor.
y'all, if he disappears, it's because he lost connection for some reason when he gets on a live show. His system shuts him down after a minute, so he might have to watch the replay. But glad you made it this far, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Paul. Yeah, we're glad
Hmm.
that you. Yeah, he said it was going blank on him, but hopefully you
Yeah.
can still hear us.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's me and Tim's the quick updates
Yep.
on the 901 area. So, Sybil, I'm going to
But,
swing it over to you to introduce Jen,
well,
even though everybody knows who she
well, of
is
course,
already.
it's nice to introduce her. Anyway, this is my really precious angel of a niece, and
Oh,
I always love visiting with her. And looking forward to the next trip and seeing her brand new granddaughter that's going to arrive on the scene. And one thing about July, that is Jenny's birthday month and Lexi's birthday month, and the
Mhm.
granddaughter is going to show up
Yeah, that is a triple round, isn't it? We got to
all in
get
the
her
same
a round of
month.
applause on that.
Yay!
can't wait.
So that's why I'm holding off to July. I could have went May or June, but I'm just going to wait and go July after
That's
the
a good
baby gets
time to
here.
go. Yeah,
Mhm.
it
Uh
is a
huh.
good time to go.
Yeah,
So you
it's
got to
So
beautiful
take
here's
down here then too. So
Some will
Jenny
be
from.
some.
bringing all kinds of presents to y'all in July.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
She'll be like Santa Claus. Santa
we're
Christmas
gonna
in
have
July.
we'll
Hmm.
have to go shopping. So
Yeah,
Jenny is
Christmas in
coming
July.
aboard to explain to us about how you can be healthy, and she has joined mine and Emily's team. Live Good with organic, all natural health products, which includes the healthy weight loss coffee and skincare products. So here is Jenny to tell us all about it.
I forgot my
Yay! Let's
coffee.
give her a round of applause. Yay! Welcome, Jenny. Welcome. All right.
I had to give Liv Good a clap. Uh,
Okay.
man, yeah. not many people know what condition I was in before, but y'all can see where, my neck is toning up. I haven't seen my little hole right here between the collarbone. I hadn't seen that in years.
Mm.
And now I can, the little gooseneck's tightening up, and
Yeah.
I'm having a blast with this stuff. I don't care about my looks, but I do have a lot of scarring and stuff from when I was 17 in a car accident, and I've realized that inflammation and weight was hiding a lot of it, and so a lot of it's coming back. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at it as a bad thing, and that's my roadmap. Um, but yeah, I started these products on February 13th, and
Mm-hmm.
I have literally not felt this good in 40 years, over 40 years, really. I had
Mm.
my car accidents when I was 17 years old, and I went from an active life to a person who had mobility issues from their own. And the older I
Mm-hmm.
get, the worse it gets. But because I am feeling better naturally, oh
Mm-hmm.
man, this is great. So I had sleep issues. When I got pregnant with my son in '83, he'll be 40 come this May. When I got pregnant with my son in '83, I had this like psychological problem because I was in a not a not a pleasant situation, we'll say. But I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't sleep because I was afraid something would happen if I went to sleep.
Oh
And
wow.
I developed this bad habit of staying awake all the time. And you know, 2 months ago, I would get an hour here and there, and and be awake because of the habit. Because my son was 18 when my daughter was born, so I had 2 tours of single parenthood. With that responsibility on me, I had to be aware. So it became a habit that I lived with of not sleeping. And then I was a workaholic all those years, trying to provide for them, and had to do it on my own because I was a single mom, and then with all the injuries and being a broken body and everything, I thought I aged beyond feeling good, and I'll be 60 in July also. So I just thought, okay, I had to find something can occupy my mind with because I got one of those busy minds, which I do a lot, but then I started taking these products because I got a call from a little angel one night, and he says, "You've got to see this." And when I looked at it, I knew, intuitively, I knew this was going to help me. And so I started the products on February the 13th, and um, it's been amazing. I I have natural energy. I'm not crashing or getting the jitters. I'm not being kept up when I should be sleeping. I'm getting 6+ hours of sleep every night now with
That's a
one wake up.
miracle. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a miracle because Sybil, I've always been awake. Every time Sybil came, we took care of her mother years ago. I was the one that was always awake. And the I actually delivered papers in the middle of the night. So I had to be awake. And then being home with Lexi when she was not out of school, I had to be awake. And I took care of the horses and the land and all that, and I had to be awake. So it wasn't a big problem for me to, be in that habit because I already had that habit. And so now uh, I'll show y'all. I take ultra magnesium. It says take up to two, but I only take one. And this stuff, I'm like, I was supposed to take it in the morning time, and then I read the bottle and said take it at night. And this stuff is working. I'm taking one, and I'm actually getting relaxed and going to sleep and sleeping throughout the night, except for one bathroom call or whatever. Uh, I I haven't slept like this in over 40 years. It's amazing, and all it is ultra magnesium complex. Now, I did find out that many people are deficient in magnesium, which
A lot of
causes
people.
medical. Yeah, a lot of people. and they don't realize that being deficient in magnesium causes other medical issues, or we need magnesium for functions in our body. Magnesium helps the calcium absorb better into the bones and things like
Hmm.
that. It helps the function of calcium. There's also so many other things that not having it is affecting people, and one of mine was sleep. This stuff is helping me go to sleep. Now, another thing I've had for many years was fibromyalgia, and it hasn't gone away yet, but I feel like it is. And I've had that for years. And if anybody has it, uh, or knows somebody that has it, they know that that's really a miserable thing to have, because even Lexi and I stopped hugging because of my fibromyalgia. It hurt me to hug. Um, when I couldn't touch my face, my arm, I felt like somebody was bruising me or hitting a bruise that was already there that wasn't there. That's the kind of effects I had, and that also affected my sleep. So I'm kind of thinking the combination of getting natural nutrients into my body and getting the better sleep now, I think that's working on lessening my fibromyalgia pain,
I
which is
think
an
so too.
awesome
You
thing.
don't have your before and after picture you can show, do you?
I don't have one printed out because I ran out of ink. But we did. I've been posting one everywhere. So if
Everybody's commenting on it.
oh yes, I've been getting all kinds of comments on it. Uh, I can't believe it. I mean, look, I'm a person with mobility problems, and I have a bad neck, a bad shoulder, a bad back, a bad knee, and another knee that was good, that paid the cost because I was using it to support the bad knee. I have bad issues to where I have bad mobility problems, and I can't lift weights and stuff because it's just miserable for me. But now I feel good. So the walking things, I don't know how to put it into words, but it's never been a big necessity. Uh, I don't let it stop me in my life, is what I'm saying. I still carry on with my life just like any other person would that's maybe in a wheelchair. And I was looking at a wheelchair, but now that I'm feeling better, that wheelchair is getting farther and farther away. And that for me is amazing because I mean I don't know if y'all can tell in the background here, I was widening my door so I could actually fit a wheelchair through it. And I still will because I like a wide door, but it's not going to be for the reason of a wheelchair right now. I may still have to have one in the future because while I'm having a healthier body, I still have to worry about the broken part of it. And but I'm handling it a lot better now that the body around the broken parts are getting healthy. Um, and people keep asking me about the rings. I did think that that was an issue with maybe my kidneys or liver or something, but now that I'm getting healthier, my sight's even getting better. I'm getting my blue eyes back, but I've realized that these rings is because I'm on blood thinners. I had a heart attack 5 years ago, and it's because I'm on blood thinners and I have allergies. Okay, when I rub my eyes or at night I do this, I hit my inside of my nose and I hit that cheekbone on each side, which my
Mhm.
face has been rebuilt, y'all. But I hit that cheekbone and it bruises my eyes. So that's why
They
I
look
look like
better
a
though.
raccoon.
They
Oh
are looking
man,
better.
yeah. And in the spirit of knowing that it takes more than one thing to do most things, right? I use witch
Aren't
hazel
you
to
diabetic
get rid.
also?
No, ma'am. That I've been blessed with being in the middle on that. My mother was hyperglycemic, and my grandmother was diabetic, and I've watched my sugar all my life. I was having crashes and seizures because of the crashes, the low crashes, and
But you're no
for
longer
some reason
diabetic.
I wasn't diabetic to start with. For some
Oh,
reason, my
Never has
sugar just
been.
took a crash. Yeah, just for some reason, something was causing my sugar to take a crash. I kind of think it was Coca Cola and that kind of habits.
mm-hmm.
the habits you have when you're on the go. When you don't
Yeah.
eat right. Yeah, I think that was a lot of it. But I started eating better, and I'm a veggie lover. I love vegetables. I could eat them all day long. But because of my car accident, I don't have teeth. And people don't realize when I had the car accident, my face went through the windshield like this, and my
Wow.
chin was in my throat. They had to rebuild this side of my face all the way down.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I don't even have the same face I had in high school. People don't even recognize me from high school because of it.
My
So
goodness.
and now that I've lost a lot of inflammation from taking Factor 4, oh y'all, this stuff is
I just
awesome.
started on that.
Yeah, you're gonna love the effects. I'm losing a lot of inflammation because I'm discovering more and more about the process of the body, which I've already known a lot because I helped my mother through nursing school. So, um, and because of my own issues all the way through life with the medical world, uh, but I have found out that inflammation is the number one silent killer in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when I say inflammation, people think, oh, swelling. No, no, this is a buildup that stops things from working right.
Mm-hmm.
And um, it can affect your heart, your liver, your kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
Inflammation of the body can
That's
stop
right.
things working, processing right.
That's right.
And it's not a swelling thing. It's the functioning of your system
That's right.
that
Mm-hmm.
slows down and causes issues like the heart attack I had, but which I had that one because of stress.
Mm-hmm.
But if I hadn't had inflammation, then maybe the stress wouldn't have got me right. So yeah, the Factor 4, uh, and I take that. I also take the multivitamin. Um, I take the D3K2.
Wait a
I
minute. That
take.
went too fast. Put that back up
Oh,
there.
One
I'm
What
by
did
two.
you?
sorry.
Slow down, Jenny.
Okay, D3K2. That's
And
the
what
D3.
does it
thing.
do?
Wait a
And
minute.
what does it
D.
D.
do?
I'm trying to type, Jen. Slow down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
D what?
D3
D3K2.
D3
dash K3.
dash K2, right?
I
Yeah.
mean
Yes,
K2. Tell us what
Okay.
it
yes.
does.
Okay, this
She
helps you
gonna tell us
build.
what it does. I'm trying to get it in, Sybil. Give me a minute. Oh,
You got
Sybil.
it.
I
You got it
wish she
right.
knew how to operate the studio so she could see how hard it is.
Okay, well, D3K2 is what helps build your immune system. Uh, we take it with vitamin C, like during the shutdown. We took it with vitamin C because we needed to build ourselves stronger immune wise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this stuff is awesome, but I'll go back to this. Um, D3 is what you get from the sun, and people aren't getting enough sun.
I know I'm not.
And well,
I
I found
agree.
out so much. I found out so much because I have these spots, right? And of course, the witch hazel's helping me get these spots going away. I
Mhm.
always thought, yeah, it's sun damage or age spots, and I found out that wasn't true. And the reason what I found out that is true is that we require the sun. The sun was one of the things that we require as human beings,
That's right.
and to get the vitamin D from the sun, we
Mm-hmm.
really need to sit in the sun for 20 minutes a day. And
That's true.
also, don't use sunglasses that have the blocker to it because our eyes are the main source of absorption of what the sun gives us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh wow.
if you have to wear sunglasses because it hurts your eyes or something, at least wear them without the blocker thing that says you can't get these rays in your eyes. You need the sun to shine through your eyes to make better absorption. Now
Okay.
they put K3 in there, and it has multi functions. Okay, but it also helps the absorption of the D3 when it gets in you. It helps it function properly, and it
Mm-hmm.
helps it do the absorption where it needs to go.
Okay.
So, so that's why they put it together.
All right.
If they didn't put it together, then you would take your D3 and part of it. I don't know how much of the percentage, but part of it will just exit your body like the rest of the stuff does that you eat.
So what does the
So
K stand for? Is that keratin, kale, or
um,
what?
um, I'm not sure. I do know it is a vitamin. I
Vitamin
don't.
K.
I'm not. Huh?
Vitamin K.
Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin. Yeah,
Okay.
it is a vitamin. Yeah, and it also has many other functions with the other nutrients in your body. But they put it
Yeah.
with with D3 because D3 needs help to absorb and function properly. So
Okay.
that's why they put it with the D3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the multivitamins, um, we all learned, me and Sybil did, I know, and my friend Tony, we all learned a little bit about the liver yesterday. And from a naturopath, a woman that has used herbs and processes through the old time people, like my great grandmother, where I learned a lot of that from. And she was talking about how when you detox to cleanse your system, you have to put things back. And I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. So I picked up my bottle of multivitamins,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I use the ones for men, and I'll tell you about in a minute. But I'm sitting there listening to her, and I had to stop the thing and rewind it. And I looked at with my magnifying glass because I can't see it close up. And I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. She's naming everything down on the list that's in this bottle of multivitamins
Wow.
about putting
That's
these
pretty
back in you.
good.
I got so excited. I'm like, I wasn't even looking for verification because I'm doing great. Okay. There was no need to have a verification. I had myself to verify. And she starts talking about how all these things you need to put back in your body when you detox. And I'm
Right.
like, oh my God, she's naming everything on these multivitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I use the men's multivitamins because women who are postmenopause don't need the extra
Mm-hmm.
iron. Don't need the extra iron unless there's a medical reason to need iron. Um, so the men's doesn't have the extra iron that the women's has. So if you're postmenopausal, you want to get the men's unless doctor says you need the iron. You want to get the
Mm-hmm.
men's if you don't need the iron. But these are great. I take one of those a day. Now, to go with the magnesium, every once in a while, I told y'all about the fibromyalgia. Well, my
Mm-hmm.
broken body parts cause a lot of pain all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I do every once in a while, only depending on my level of pain. And lately, I haven't had a higher level. I still have
Mm-hmm.
pain. I will always, I will always have pain.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do more activity, I have a lot more pain because my nerves and stuff swell inside and cause a lot of issues. I use the 750 milligram CBD oil. Y'all, this
Oh,
does not have
CBD.
yeah, it does not have
Okay.
THC. Okay, I'm not getting high off of this. I
Mm-hmm.
use that. I use.
That took a pill.
Well, I needed to
Yeah,
make that
Taylor's
clear. This
laughing.
is
Yes, I man.
Yeah,
yeah,
Why she?
yeah.
because
This
people that
this
don't
is
know
not
about
me.
CBD don't
Yeah,
know.
well, this is not me doing drugs. This is a pain relief for me because I take my magnesium an hour before I go to sleep, and I
Mm-hmm.
do a dropper of this under my tongue 30 minutes before I go to sleep, so it has time to absorb, and they work together to help me relax and to get over some of the pain that I have when I have a
Mm-hmm.
major pain night. So
Mm-hmm.
I use those in combination of each other. I don't do it throughout the day because uh, even though it doesn't have the THC, cannabis oils of all kind will mess with your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I've learned that a long time ago through
In
medical
that
videos.
in that second letter, B like boy, CBD.
Yes,
Yes.
Well, I
yes.
see
Oh,
V like Valentine.
well, I couldn't
Oh,
understand. I thought
okay.
she said CV.
Oh, it's hard for me to say letters sometimes because
Oh,
I
I
have no teeth.
yeah, that's like
That's
the
why you need to slow
pharmacy.
down when you talk. Yeah.
You be an
Okay,
auctioneer.
Yeah, slow down
okay.
when you
So,
talk so that we can understand those letters. Okay. All right, I
okay,
got it
so I
now, I
take
believe.
I take the magnesium and every once in a while the CBD oil for sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So then I take the D3K2, the multivitamin, and the factor 4 in the morning when I do my shake, which I'm fixing to describe to you. But I did find out that when you're taking the vitamins in the morning, you don't want to mix the the D3K2 with taking the factor 4 at the same time. You need to wait a
Mm-hmm.
little bit to take the D3 later because they both have their great functions, but when you take them together, there's some kind of binding, and I'm still looking into what that really means. But there's some kind of binding to where they won't work and do their proper job. So I split that time up on between
About an
those two.
hour, don't you? About an
Let me ask
hour.
you this:
Uh, yeah.
do you feel that you're starting to see a domino effect in the positive on the positive side from my
Oh yes,
okay.
yes, yes. Uh, I there's some things that I have so many issues, and there's some things I'm like, is this really happening? Right? Here's a perfect example. My hair is getting thicker. I mean, I had a rubber band that would wrap around it 3 times. Now I can barely get it on there 2 times. It's getting really thick. Uh, yeah, it's amazing that my hair is growing back, and I lost a lot. I mean, I had a bald spot up top. It's gone. And I've got these little short hairs coming out everywhere, but my long hair does a good job of keeping the flyaways away. But yeah, my hair, and I'm still astonished. Now I have a lot of gray hair that people don't see a lot because my hair is kinky when it's freshly clean. Right now I had it in a bun, so it's straightened. But
Mm-hmm.
my hair, where I had scars on my temples, and it's
Mm-hmm.
hard to see on camera, but I'm getting new hair, and the
I can
gray
see
hair
it.
that okay, and the
Yeah.
gray hair that is there, it looks like my gray hair was colored because the new stuff that's coming out
And the
is
new is
coming back.
black.
No, it's coming out as a golden color because I have brown hair. It's young
Oh,
brown hair.
So
okay.
it's
Yeah.
new
So
hair.
yeah, it's new hair, but at the end of it, it's the gray hair.
So which
Mhm.
one of the
You know what I
products
mean?
which one of the
So it's
products you
growing
think
out.
wait a minute, which one of the products do you think is doing the hair?
I think it's the combination because I'm getting healthier and my body's working properly.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
everything is like what Jen
Yeah.
was saying, domino effect.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
My body's starting to work properly, and I believe it's the whole combination of everything that's causing my fingernails. And y'all can't see them because I cut them off. But I typing all the time. I have to have short nails.
I
But
know.
my
I don't
nails were
have that problem with
translucent.
nails. I'm always having to cut mine off. Always
Yeah.
got to cut them
Yeah,
off.
me too.
So,
Well, I
okay, so you got 5, 6 products. How many is it total, and how much does it cost you? The
Wait a
whole
minute, you're
thing.
not done. You got a protein
no,
shake.
I'm not done.
What?
That
All right,
yeah.
let's move it
I
along faster because
okay.
it's seven
It's
forty
hard to tell
nine.
everything. I want everybody to know everything. It's hard to get it all in one thing. Okay, so in the morning times, I do a shake, and it starts off with 1 scoop of super greens.
Super greens. Okay.
Yes,
It's got
and 1 scoop.
spirulina in it.
Yes, it has all the green stuff you need that comes
Super
out of a
greens
garden.
and super
Yes,
reds. Okay.
super
Okay.
reds is heart healthy. This supports a healthy heart, and then the plant based protein powder. Okay, there's
Protein
yes
powder.
protein.
Okay.
Protein helps your fat uh build muscle.
Oh, I need
Yeah.
that one. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
For all this weight
Okay.
that I've lost, they get rid of your saggy skin, right?
Well, okay. I need to say something about all of this. The only thing I took a full dose of
Mm-hmm.
is the super reds and super greens.
Okay.
Okay. Everything else I'm doing half doses, and it's because I don't want to have energy I can't spend.
Okay.
Okay. but my point here is if I'm doing this well on half doses of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine somebody who can be physical, who can, walk through the grocery store and stuff? Can you imagine how well it would do for them?
Yes, I
I mean,
can.
this is what's really wow to me because I'm only taking half doses of most of this stuff, and look what's happening to me.
Right.
I mean, you can see in the picture the difference of who I am,
Oh,
as
I
far as
see
my
the difference
appearance.
in you since you started the show. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. My appearance, and
it,
I'm not a person that looks in the mirror, y'all, but
that
I'm being
yeah.
amazed.
It's a difference
I'm being
between
amazed.
day and night. It's yeah, it is.
Yeah, I am being amazed at my hair growing back and my gray is coming back golden
Mm-hmm.
because it's young brown hair, and the end of it is gray. It's kind of like I colored it when I didn't. Now, yeah,
Yeah,
I still have a lot of gray, but that's the stuff that's on top.
yeah.
I'm getting all this hair back, and my skin is so cleared up,
It
all
is.
over,
Yeah.
all over. It's because I'm getting the natural nutrients back into my body. Bad people took our nutrients out of our food. They
Yeah.
replaced it with poisons, and
That's true.
doing this process, I'm
And then
replacing the
they want to
nutrients.
charge you double in the grocery store. They charge you double money for the gluten-free products. They
Yeah.
did that just
Oh,
so they'd have a way to make more money off of us.
well,
Because
I have to say,
all of our food used to be gluten free anyway
yeah,
before they
because
started all
Yeah,
that
it wasn't an
processing.
issue. It
yeah, but
wasn't an
Hmm.
issue.
guess what somebody showed yesterday on on Instagram? They had some lion meat, lion meat.
Hmm.
Yeah, that they're selling in the grocery store.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that's against a lot of God's rules. That's my
Reservation.
opinion. That's
And
my
that's but
opinion.
that
I'm
yeah, they're
sorry.
not supposed to be killing lions to sell meat. Where's that at,
No,
Tim?
no.
I can't remember, but she was in
It
the
had
actual
to.
she was in the actual grocery store. She showed more than one pack, and it
Oh, wait a minute. She talking about pork lion. It's
not
not.
long. You thinking long?
Yeah,
You're thinking
Lord.
You said
loin.
Lion.
It's still spelled the same way. The
Yeah,
dumb
No,
it's
woman
loin
still
is
got
spelled
L
the
O
same way.
I
Is
N.
it?
Loin
Okay.
is
Lon.
L.
Yeah,
Wait a
it
minute.
is loin.
Loin is
Yeah,
L O
LOIN.
I N.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Lion is L I O
the
N.
dumb woman probably thought it was a lion.
Yeah, it's pork loin.
You see what I'm saying? The
L
dumb
I O
stupid
N.
woman.
LION is a lion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's what it had.
Well,
Wow.
Oh, so
we
they
can look it up.
misspelled it at the store. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Somebody
probably
couldn't
is.
Maybe.
spell.
No, this came from the. You know how the meat come from a packaging from a company. It
It
was
don't.
more than one package
But I'm
that
saying
said.
they just misspelled on the label.
Let's hope they did.
I don't know about that one.
They did a
Well,
typo. They did
it's
a
something to
typo.
check out. Sure.
They put the
I don't
O
think
where
it's
the
going to be
I was
a
supposed to
lion.
be and the I was supposed to where
Well,
the O was
somebody
supposed to
had
be.
one job. I'm sure they shouldn't have messed that up.
Well, yeah, they do.
Well, sometimes people do that.
They even misspell
Uh,
stuff when they show it on the ticker tape on main media. I look at main media all day, every day, different channels, and the news, especially when they run that ticker tape across there, they have words spelled wrong all the time. And I'm like, how did they get the job? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
But they need to double check. I know all they got to do is sit there and double check before. Now, with me, with my personal studio, that's okay because it's mine, but I'm not representing nobody, like a whole company, a whole channel. But when you represent the whole channel, you
yeah.
gotta sit there and double check their spelling twice, before you let it run across that ticker tape. So I'm thinking this is probably what happened in the packing house or the distribution house
Well,
where they made the labels.
somebody getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably will lose their job because, but
But
it's
let's
easy
hope
to
it
do
was a
it.
mistake.
But it's
Mm,
easy to do a typo like that. L O
Yeah,
I N instead of L I
they
O
just got it
N.
backwards.
They just hit
mm.
a reverse, yeah, a letter reverse, and that's what happened. That
Mm.
there's no
Well, I'll
such
tell
thing
you
as
what, that's amazing growing hair.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
So
And
okay, let's wrap it
hey,
up.
in
Uh,
scarred places. Okay, remember my face was shaved from the windshield. Okay,
mhm.
I've even got scars coming up. I have a crease here where my bone was put back together, and now it's showing in it again because it was hidden by the inflammation. So
Okay.
there's like a hook right there
Ernestine
that
said something.
I understand says that's good information, Jen. My doctor just started her on D3.
yes.
Mhm.
I would be aware, I'm not a doctor. So, but I would be aware of where the D3 is coming from. All of these products are high quality, all natural,
Organic.
organic nutrients. Okay. Now in the morning when I take the three powders, the super reds, super greens, and the protein, they all say mix with 8 to 10 ounces of water. I do them all three in 8 to 10 ounces of water, 1 cup. And
Mhm.
then when I have coffee, I ran out. This is an empty thing. When I have coffee, I actually add my scoop of coffee in with it. Y'all, I either do that or I have my hot cup of coffee because this stuff is amazing.
Mhm.
It
Okay,
Mm.
I'm a
is. I started
microwave
on
drinker.
that.
I am a coffee addict. I drink coffee every day. I used to drink a pot and a half a day. I'm down to a half a pot because of my health. I need to stop drinking all that caffeine. But when I got this is healthy coffee. I love this stuff. This is better than my Maxwell house. But I ran out. I had to, be able to afford some more on my next
Well,
time.
speaking
But
of coffee, let me get my joke in for y'all.
okay,
I like I went back to drinking my blue Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, which is organic, all natural too. And I got one bag. I've been on that one bag for about 3 weeks. So I said, oh, it's time to order me some more. So and it's expensive, but I felt like needed to treat myself because I've been working so hard. And so I saw where I could get 2 bags, two 1 pound bags for $26 or $28, something like that, instead of the one bag for like, oh, 22 and 19. I was like, oh man, this is a good bargain. So I orders my 2 bags of Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee on Amazon. It got delivered. Oh, I think it was the day before yesterday, probably Friday or Saturday, because I'm still on the one bag that I ordered 3 weeks ago. Because I like to brew my coffee, right? I don't like instant coffee. So I get to go and make me a pot of coffee for this evening. And I open up one of my new bags and beans fall out. I did not look at it. I mislooked at the label. I ordered coffee beans
Oh,
instead of
wow.
coffee ground,
oh
ground
man,
coffee. I had already opened this bag, so I jumped straight on Amazon. I said, now I got to buy me a coffee grinder. And I thought,
oh well,
I thought,
Wow.
Lord, wait, I'm not finished. I say, Lord, have mercy. Now I got to make myself another expense. Wonder how much this got to cost because I can't send this bag of coffee back because I've opened it. And so I looked up and guess what? Guess how much? Okay, guess how much that coffee grinder is going to cost? And it's coming tomorrow too.
$10.
oh
No, a little bit
wow,
more than that. 16.
yeah.
16. But just think about it. I'm like, oh my, what a happy accident.
Yep.
Because now
You can
my
grind
coffee
it.
will be even fresher because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
grinding my
well.
own coffee. Look about that, how that happened. Yay!
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, I have one more thing, and I'll be ready to close out. I have one more thing to tell y'all about, and this
Okay.
is so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a lot of people with inflammation have what they call edema, and it's where your legs swell. You can put your thumb on it, and for me, you can put your thumb on my leg, and it would leave a crease for like 3 hours. And rubbing it would just hurt it more than it's coming out on its own, which hurt it when it was coming out on its own because of my fibromyalgia. But I understand there was pain with it too. So when I started taking
Mm-hmm.
this is the factor four. It
Mm-hmm.
deals with the inflammation in your body. My edema is gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Gone.
Yes.
Completely gone. I don't mean partly.
Wow.
I don't mean, sometimes here and there and back. No, it is gone. I have not had edema in my legs for the last 3.5 weeks. None.
That's awesome. All
And
right.
Do you
that
So
was
take
now,
blood?
how
just
many
since
total
May.
of the products? How many items? And what is your total per month?
Well, that depends on how you want to do the process because you can pay $9.95 a month to get the rock bottom prices. I've never seen prices as low before for some high quality stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Organic stuff at that. Um, the 9.95, you can buy one product, you get that 9.95 back instantly, but you pay it every month to get the low price on all your products. I am taking one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Seven of them I do on a regular basis. The eighth one is my coffee I ran out of, and the ninth one is the CBD oil
Mm-hmm.
that I haven't been able to. I don't use it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had this bottle since February 13th, and it's still three-quarters of the way full. So
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used it. I only use it when I have to. Now I'm going to use a price comparison rather than tell you the price of each one of them because I don't know that because I
Mm-hmm.
do order as needed, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Remember a few months ago, we were all using another product that was supposed to equal the Super Greens. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going
Yeah.
to say their name. I'm not going to say their name because they were a good product. I just couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
I was paying $57 a month for a 30-day supply
Of just
when
one.
I was just one package for 30 days,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, this product, the Super Greens, has more nutrients, but still has the 30-day supply,
Mm-hmm.
right? It has more nutrients. Both of them are still organic, all natural, but this one, $18 a month.
Mm.
That's a big
Okay.
Yeah,
difference.
that's a big
Mm-hmm.
difference. And you still have the 30-day supply, and it's not in individual packs, it's in a scoop. So you can
Mm-hmm.
make the scoops as big or little as you want. But yeah, actually lasted me like 31 days because I put full level scoops and I guess it's just a little extra in there. I don't know, but it's actually lasted me 31 days.
Well,
So
newsflash. Guess who's promoting the other one now and has put his own label on it?
who?
Steve Harvey. But he,
Wow.
That's
but
funny. I'm
but
sorry, that's
but he's
funny.
but no. He made a deal. Pretty sure he made a deal with the company to
Yeah,
have
Hmm.
that exclusiveness to
yeah.
separate it from all the other affiliates. But man, I saw
Well,
he's running his videos on all those platforms and people are just flocking in. He's racking up on the money. But hey,
Well,
so,
last year, the end of the year, I made a promise to people that, I watch a lot of videos and do a lot of research and I connect with a lot of people. And in watching these videos, these uh, anchors, I'll call them anchors or citizen journalists, they promote their products that they say, try this will do that, and blah, blah, blah.
yeah, like we
Well,
do.
I've had conversations numerous times about how much, I can't afford this stuff. I would love to try it, but it
Mm-hmm.
squashed my hope because I couldn't afford it.
That's
So I made
right.
a promise. I made a promise back in, I want to say November, that if I found something that would do just as good or better or, something all natural, and
Mm-hmm.
that it didn't cost so much, I would share that information. So now today, I go online and in these comments, I say, here's my promise fulfilled. Because Live Good has all these natural nutrients that they took out of our food, and I'm putting them back into my body, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they were weakening us because they took our nutrients away from us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then poison is on top of that. Okay. Well, now I'm getting these nutrients back into my body. I have not felt this good since I was 17 years old pre accident. Okay. I can't believe that I'm about to be 60 and that was a thing for me. I mean, I don't care about age too much, but that 60 was like really big for me. And now it's not. It's just normal. It's just another day. I'm not worried about turning 60 because I feel better than I thought I would. I thought I aged beyond feeling good, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I am ready
Okay.
for 60 to get here and even more.
All
I'm here
right.
till the good Lord takes me home.
All right.
Well,
Thank you so
Jenny,
much, Jen. We're getting ready to
and
wrap
what?
this
Well,
up.
Wait,
We're
wait a
well, it
getting
minute,
didn't
ready.
though.
break my it didn't
We're
break
getting.
my budget. I am saving 75, sometimes more percent
Mm-hmm.
on the nutrients that I was spending on other stuff. I'm saving 75, sometimes more percent
Mm-hmm.
on all these products
All
because
righty
of my
then.
membership. So yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and give your websites out.
Okay. My website is livegood, livegood.com /just Jen, JUSTJENN.
And that's called
And
a
when you,
forward slash, not backslash.
okay,
I
forward
call it
slash,
forward
okay.
slash.
Just,
I
I was
call it
just letting
forward
you
slash.
know. Yeah,
yourself.
I was just letting you know because
Okay.
if you tell people backslash to go put it in the wrong way and they will not get to your site.
Yeah.
When it
Okay.
goes when it slants to the right, it's called forward slash. When it slants to the left, it's called backslash.
Okay. Well, that's where you go, and you go to the top menu and click products to see all the great deals. All there's information about every product. You just click learn more about each product to learn everything you need to know, and it also gives you a comparison of the
Mm-hmm.
product and two other competitors to
All
show
right.
you the savings. And these are popular competitors. I've heard of a lot of them, and it shows you the savings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's unbeatable. It's the lowest prices I've ever seen, and trust me, I've been trying to find things to make me feel better because I can't get out there and exercise to make me feel better.
Right.
So
Emily,
this is
Okay.
doesn't
working.
matter. Doesn't matter. It's all capital letters. I
No,
thought
it does
it
not
doesn't.
matter.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't matter, but the link will go there.
All
Okay,
right.
and an added bonus though, if anybody's interested in turning their thing into a business, their membership also gives them the opportunity to actually make a little money, and then they do have an affiliate program if you're interested in that
Hmm.
at a one-time low cost of $40. One
That's not
time,
bad.
y'all don't have to keep paying this. One time. So
All right.
And
anybody
and
who is into affiliate marketing, this is the great
right.
place to go because you can depend and
That's
trust
perfect.
the product that you're standing behind. Yes.
And
Several
plus,
last words. Several last words.
okay, so affiliates also are not required to purchase products unless they want to. It's not a requirement for you to earn money, and I love that. So, Jenny,
Okay.
you did a
Yes.
marvelous job. I want to thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah, let's
you.
give a round of applause so we can get out the
Thank
studio.
you.
Yeah. All right. Jenny's just gonna have to learn how to go shorten her presentations.
That's hard to do when there's so much to say.
Well, you gotta
Oh
practice.
yeah.
The only way you can get that done is you gotta practice, and because
Well, that's only 30 minutes. I mean,
no, we
of the
want
hour. I mean,
no. Never mind. I'm not even coming behind that simple. We try
Well,
to
it's
end
got
our
around
show
on me somehow.
we
She's
try to
poking
end
at
our
me.
show at 8 o'clock, and it is 8:09, so we'd like 10 minutes past. So I try to stay as close to the time as past as much as possible because we don't want to deter people from watching the show and be saying, "Oh, that's too long. That's still too long." No, we're just gonna give them the hour, and we just have to squeeze things in. There's been times that we have to cut things out
oh yeah,
so that we could
you
get.
did a wonderful job. Thank you
Yeah, you
so much.
did. I mean, you gave a good
Thank you.
explanation,
Yeah.
but work on cutting those explanations a little bit shorter.
Well, when you've had the hard life I've had, it's hard to condense down because people don't understand. A hard life becoming a better life over a span of over 45 years. Oh my Lord.
I know you're
Yeah,
on. I know you're excited,
I'm
but
here to
if you
say that.
if you're gonna do a presentation, you got to work on cutting it down.
Yeah.
Just that, yeah. Give a shout, dance, whatever, and then tell them what it's gonna do, and say, "I'm proof. Look at
Oh,
me."
Yeah, and
And
on the way
yeah,
out, my allergies are gone. I had the
okay.
itchy eyes, but
Yay!
that's it.
All right. So
That's
that's
wonderful.
our last word on the way out, y'all.
Yeah,
Tim,
that's
let's
good.
get him. Can you
Bye bye.
please get here? We're not gone.
Oh, great,
Gotta
great. Thanks for coming
give
on.
Tim his time. Give him some time.
Yeah,
Get
thanks for
his
coming on. Thanks for coming on, Jen. Great information. If you missed anything, watch the replay. With that being said, I wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there.
all right then.
Bye bye.
That's our time. We're gonna see y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Thank y'all for sticking and staying. We did go over
Yeah,
tonight. We don't normally do that, okay? So don't but come back. Come back. We'll be back
that's good.
Thursday night
Bye bye.
with
When you
some
think
hot politics. With some hot politics.
Yep.
Hot politics. Good night, everybody. We love
that's right.
y'all.
Bye.